things. And number one, you gave me an option that you can talk about building a business based upon the Bible, on Bible principles, which is powerful. Then multiple streams of income, because this is a gentleman that also helped me get that $446,000 because I was not focused on that. Okay, I was not thinking about it. I just met him. Listen to this. I just met him probably 6 weeks ago. Where did I meet him at? I met him here doing our Saturday classes. He's one of our Saturday classes businesses. All right, David, come here, David. Come up. Let's give David a hand clap. Listen. I only met him probably 6 weeks ago. I never seen him in my life, never heard of him. I don't even know. He found out about us, joined our SBA coalition as you all are, and immediately, because when you're doing business, sometimes you have to, like she said, you have to be able to trust at the speed of thought. I don't know Dave, but if he's willing to know me, if he's willing to work with me, as Jesus said, blessed is he that is not offended in me. Because everybody don't want to do business with you. Everybody's not coming to the Saturday class. So those of you that's coming, I'm going to do business with you. That you automatically my business partners. Because as Jesus said, blessed is he that is not offended in me. You have so many people that hated on Jesus, that couldn't stand Jesus, like the Pharisees and the Sadducees. So he embraced the people that embraced him. I said, he's willing to embrace me, I'm willing to embrace him. Send me the email, put my business information on, put my social security information in. He told me, hey, I can get you whatever you want. $450,000 home, you this what you want, this what you want, I can get it. Many times his team, his awesome wife, his family, is one of his financial loan officers back there as well. Listen, many times I just so busy doing my other work, I just put it on the back burner. He and his team texting me, hey, I need this from you, I need this from you, I need this from you. I don't have time, I'll write it. He write it for me. I don't have time. Just sign it, man. I'm gonna email it to you. Tell him. He's the perfect man for a busy man and a busy woman like us. Because he would do the bit. Now, I got $400,000 on the table. I'm too busy to even. But see, that's a problem too. When you already have money, you're not desperate for money, right? But sometimes you can become too content. So I've been too content because all my bills are paid, right? I don't have a need, right? So it's good to have somebody like David who will kick you in the butt and say, hey, don't leave this money on the table. Hey, get this money. Hey, go. So because he's hungry. He's hungry to look at those beautiful children over there. He got a lot of mouths to feed. so he's hungry to feed them mouths over there. So he's going to do what it takes to make sure that we get paid, so that he can get paid, so that his wife can keep looking awesome, and them children can keep looking good as well. So he's the perfect person that can help busy people like us. And then he's one of us. He's an awesome business person. He's a minority doing great things in a predominantly non-minority field. So we're helping each other, and he wants to help us. And then he told me something that blessed me tremendously. He said, when I do a deal, he's like Pat Sip. He said, when I do a deal for a client, they're clients for life. He said, I'm with you for life. So he's not just the person that's a one-time temporary, get what he get from you, and then you're done. You know, I can use you, use all I can, and then it's over with. He's like me. He has lifelong relationships. He's not like that stuff that we heard in the church growing up that ruined many churches and ruined many people in our community. They just say stuff like, well, I'm only here for a season. You know, what does that mean? They're telling you that they're temporary people. They're telling you that they don't believe in long-term relationships. They're telling you that they're not. Do we tell our children, I'm only your parent for a season? I mean, who says that? My only question, what does it mean, a season? When you're really loyal and committed, this is for life. So it's awesome to be able to do life with you all. It's awesome to be able to do life with great people. So without any further delay, David, please come forward.
Thank you, everyone. So, 30 years ago when I was here, I don't even speak English, right?
Oh my God.
Now I even speak 5 different languages, English and some Spanish. My English is still bad, right? I have an accent, so if you don't understand me, slow me down, right? My children speak more English than I do, but I'm trying to make them, trying to work it out. So, introduce myself again. Here's one of the things I learned that I help people remember website. When you connect with people, what you're going to do is you want them, when they want to find you, to contact you. They're able to look you up or find who you are. So every speaker, I'm going to help. This is what I learned from the other people. That he said he got a bad memory, but he remembered that that's a car in order in 40 seconds. So if you know the 2 questions, you know everything about me in about 30 seconds. Y'all ready for this? Yeah. This I'm going to take it to the next level and try to prove something that on your subconscious mind here to come out so you just think you know. If you have an emergency, you want to call the police, what number do you dial? 911. I'm one level below. 901. Remember that, right? You know the guy in the Bible, he was nothing but God gave him a king and his name is David. Anybody know David in the Bible? So that's my name. So now you know. Guess what my website is? 901 David. Now so smart. So now when you get out here, you know what that Asian guy is speaking about. I don't understand him, but let me look him up. What's my website? 901 David. Y'all so good. Okay. This is what about life. This is what people do. I do coaching and mentoring and all that. So with nobody, we just went to a multi-million-dollar club member at the downtown Peabody Hotel. I was a member with them for 18 years. But 20 years ago, when I first started, and when my manager said, "Hey, you do this, and then you will join the group." And you have to show over 3. You have to have over at least 30 probably. You have a house in order to be that club. You know, it sounds impossible to me because I don't have connection here. I don't know much people here. But my job, my thing for here is I wanna serve the community. I wanna serve the Vietnamese community, serving the people, right? So that's what I think it's God called me to do something. God can call you to be a missionary right here, but God can call you to be a business people. So whatever you do, your heart out there to helping other people. So that's what my goal is. I'm trying to help people to be where they are. So after 2 years, so it takes time to be in that club, right? If some of you want to start a business and you want profit right away, it's not going to happen, right? It's not. I mean, something about it hands you easy. Come here, you make good money. Too good to be true. Sometimes it's not true. So you have to invest your time. You have to invest your knowledge. You have to invest a lot of different things into it in order to be successful. Right? So just for seeing me, this is one thing that I would try to. When you do business, you want me to say something about on the Bible stuff, right? Want me to do based on the Bible and multiple income. So before I do for my mentee that they in Houston or whatever coaching I do, I told them that you need to pray. If you're Christian or well, if you're not Christian, whoever you believe in to, you need to pray. That's special. God will show you. And I don't know anything about God until I went in 1991. I went to Vietnam for 7 months. I met a missionary. His name is Dr. Ellen. If you go into my website, his first page is him. He's the only one who writes Vietnamese and English and there. The rest of them just like write English, I have translated Vietnamese. They write Vietnamese, I translate English. He's the one who will do both. So he talk about God. So that's how I know about Jesus. I know about God. And it made me cry. There was some man who was willing to die for you, right? So when you do stuff on your business, this is when I'm in my principle, is you have to work for God, not for human. Philip, what, 3:23, right? That's what you're gonna work for. If you do like that, you got a passion to do like that, the way you do, your business will become. Right? So you have to be out there to helping the people out. The reason I got to real estate, we went to see the house, and the guy said, "Hey, you speak a lot of language, so you know that a lot of people may need your help." But I think that would be good. But my first thing is helping people, right? The more people you help, the more money you're going to come, right? So when I talk to people, and then one thing that I learned from the other guy is this is what I love from a guy named Grant Cardone. He's a multi-millionaire. Anybody watching the Undercover Billionaire show? You do? Yeah. You learn him about. He said about what you need to do. What do you like about the show?
I love it because it's just helping me build my confidence and knowing the things that I need to know as a person to go into business. So it gives me the mindset of the things that they're sharing because they already been through there. And then I can look at things that they haven't, the things that they're sharing with me will help me build my confidence.
What about you? What do you learn from that show?
I learned that you need to be hands-on with your business. Because if you're not, you just an owner, you just collecting profit. You don't know what's going on in the business. You don't come down and actually see it and touch the people and talk to people. You don't know what's going on with your business. You're just looking at numbers. I learned that you need to be more hands-on with your business.
So one thing I learned from him is you have to have more contact. The more contact you have, it's the more contract you're going to be, right? The word between the contact and the contract, what the missing word? Can y'all spell it? You can spell contact with R, right? R stands for?
Relationships.
You got to be in a relationship with people. You be there, you have people success. You have people what you're doing in their life. So I want to be, what I do right now is I'm helping people build up multiple stream of income. One of the ways you can do is you can, with the technology right now, I mean, a lot of ways that you can do. I just help a family to buy a house nearby yours, right? I mean, through the grace of God, we were able to buy a house for her nearby her job. She got like a 2-bedroom, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, but they use only 2-bedroom. She and her husband in one room and the son in one room. And the son don't like to go work and he was on the computer and he was on that. That's been here only 3 years. So what I did for them is I told her, hey, you can rent out your room to Airbnb. So right now, we would manage an Airbnb that helped him build up, be confident, and his skill in English. Now they're able to make more than $1,000 a month for that Airbnb room, right? And that's more than that noted only 900. So that's another way you can create income right away. I have another client that bought a house. This is about 16 years ago. Her mom would suddenly get sick, and she had to quit one job, and she couldn't afford to pay $1,800 a month. And then she wanted to rent another house. And then to rent her house out, I said, if you're going to rent the house out, do not guarantee your tenant's going to pay. But if they're not paying, you're going to lose your house. At that time, you're going to sell the house, remember the market price a few years ago, right? So I told her, go ahead and rent out a room right there. So she rent out a room for 3 rooms, she lived rent free. After a few years ago, I showed her, she bought about $50,000. So that's a lot of ways that we can help people do with income. So last year, when the market rate was low, a lot of people call me to help them with financing. I don't want my service, they want my, because I speak language, but I would help them, and willing to pay me to do that, but we have to go through a broker and find different loan and a lot of them couldn't do what I would expect them to do. So I end up owing my mortgage, so that way I can able to help them. They don't have to pay me anything extra. They just pay whatever broker fee or not. They don't have to pay me separately for translating or help them out. So that's what I do. So whatever I do on the Bible, you do it to help people, right? You have to pray God before you, whatever your business you start out, He will help you with your process. So anybody own any rental house right now? Anybody? You do? You do? Yeah. No, right? So one of the things is by the end of the year, when I help people, we do a cash out. But a lot of investors like us, sometimes you get low income, the tax deduction and all that, right? So what I've been able to do for them is we can help you cash out with no income program. No income. I mean, you could be 90 years old, I give you 30 year loan. Yeah, we can take the money out with no income program. Yes, I give you I give you a business card, right? We have no income program.
How you do a cash down with no income?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Oh,
Cash down with no income.
you could do a cash out with no income program. What do you need? They need them. What do they need? Both of them. One of them are real estate. One of them my loan. So you put the magnetic. And that's one of my loan officers too. So with the no income program, what you're gonna do it? You have to get a house and you got 620 credit score, right? You need to get 620 credit score. What they're going to do is they're going to send out an appraisal on your house. And your appraisal of the house is, the monthly payment has to be the same, or minimum has to be 75%. Let's say if your note is $1,000, your house has to be rent out at least $750, right? So we do with that program. And the higher is the better. If you note 1,000, if you rent out 1,500 or more, every region got 4,000 or 5,000, that's good for you. The higher one is the better rate is going to be. So we get that program. And because if you are a minority, you get a 0.25 discount. Let's say the rate 9%, you get 8.75, right? And if you buy for investment, you get for like 9%, you get 8.625. And we can help people buy a house with no income. And if you want, of course, it gotta have 2% there, right? No income means we don't verify income at all. Nobody here have done that. They've been here business a long time. You never heard that, right? I mean, there used to be a long time ago, yeah, but now they don't, right? But that's why I have one or two companies that still do that. We can do commercial. We can help people with different programs. Okay? You can help them pay your closing costs. We got a buyout point, and then if you are regular, you have income, you got business. This is how you're going to build which income. Buy yourself a house. You got space, you can rent out a room, right? Or beside that, if you're gonna buy your investment home, build up your equity. Build up your equity. If you have a house, who have a house with like less than 4% interest rate? Yeah, you do it, right? So how much you pay for your house? How much you pay worth right now? How much you own on it?
It's not worth about 180. I probably owe 65.
Okay. Instead of you're going to refinance, what we can do it. You said 180, right? We can do 89%. So
My interest rate is 2.75.
I know. Don't do. That's why I said don't do refinance. 180 times 89. So you got about 160 equity minus how much you owe, 65,000. So take that $65,000 right there that you have. You know, keep that with the 2.70%. Now you can take about $95,000 we call a line of credit, HELOC. You see, that's income. See, you're going to take that a HELOC at 8-9%, whatever you have. You may pay a few hundred a month, and you can use that 95 to buy 3 houses. Yeah, you know. Now your income not enough, but you can buy a house, right? So there's no income from that. Yeah, you have to. 620 and up, you're no income program. If you want to buy own the occupant, it has to be like, well, we talk about every scenario different. Just talk to us. You have questions. One thing I like about Pastor, he move with faith. That's what you do in business. You move with faith. Okay, he just met me one time. You know, a lot of people out there, they wanna, I don't know, did you check me out? Well, you gonna? Yeah. So do that, you need to look me up, so who am I? Yes.
Are you licensed in Mississippi?
Yes, yeah. I'm licensed on Houston, I'm licensed in Mississippi, Tennessee. But as a team leader, I'm a team leader. I'm a top 5% out of 1 million agents around the United States. And I'm a top 1% of 87,000 agents in ESP, 20 countries. So we have team members around the country. And if you want to buy a house, if you have anybody have an LLC, you can buy a house anywhere. I can help you loan. I can do loan anywhere you want, right? It's United States. Not in the country yet. But in the United States. When you buy a house over there in the country, we can help you out. Okay, yeah, we can help you out with that. Anybody have any question? Oh, sir, yeah. That's how you're gonna get my. That's how you're gonna get my contact information. I want to, Stephanie, you want to say something? Come on, Stephanie. Oh, William. Get up, William. William is a long close.
Okay, I'm gonna marry you because I don't talk for a lot of people. Bear with me. Well, I've been in mortgages for about a year, but since I've been there, I got the fast closing in 5 days. So it usually takes 12 days to 2 weeks to get closing out. So I'm closer.
He said you do respect him. Tell him about it.
Make sure the customer
He got good
gets the
credit.
#1 person.
I asked questions you answered.
Talk to me what days it could be business card.
Answer the question. I asked you about what your credit score is.
I got my son, William.
William!
He is a music. He has no republic, so he do real estate closing. So what is your credit score right now, William?
Okay. Wow. That's
He said, hold on, listen, hold on. He said his son's credit score is a what, William?
780.
Give me a line.
How old were you when you with the 780? Yeah, when he turned 18, he got 780. So my daughter right there, Victoria, say hello, Victoria.
Victoria! Victoria!
I already added her on to a authorized, right? Authorized user. You can do it early, that's why you get it there, right? So he closed over, how many loans have you closed already? Huh? Over $1 million, $2 million? Say, William. Yeah. So he closed over $2 million deal already, right? So he's a recent closer, and he worked with Solid Quick Title. Y'all heard about Zachary? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So he worked with them right now.
How old are you, William?
19. I turned 19.
He's 18 years old right now.
I turned 19.
When did you turn 19?
I turned 19 last year.
Just turned 19 years old. And our children are playing video games. Our children are playing video games right now. 19 years old, 780 credit score. If this doesn't motivate you for 2023, I don't know what will.
So how much you make when you already first check your account? They gave you a fee, right? They gave you what? Recent bank? They gave you how much? The recent bank when you open an account, what did they give you like a bonus? $50. $50, right? And you got a disc on the car, how much they gave you to? $50, not $50. No, $50.
Just to open a bank account.
So
They
you have
want
to
780 so
know, it's
bad.
all about level. Right? See, I do like a one-on-one coaching for people. Like they pay me $4.95 with your question for that. But if you have good credit, I I show you have $1,000 back from credit, you know, for business, open your own business account, and you follow step with them, they get you back money. So credit is good if you know how to use it, right? It could be, money could be a two ways. It's could killing you or it's could helping you, right? So you have to do the same, you have to do the way. So with the credit, we pay off every time. You pay off, do you own any debt right now, William? No? So you don't own no debt, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna use the money and pay it off the credit. And so where do I get money to pay? Well, if you're gonna use cash, see the cash flow, put it back. And you use the credit card, some credit card right now, you probably received on my link, on my 91 David, you see the link right there, you can view credit with that. Sometimes you can use that and they give you cash flow. So we get about $2,000 cash back a year. Right? So that's how you're gonna do it. Use the money you have and just pay them off. You have to know how to do that. I wish that we could have that in school. A lot of we don't learn that in school. We don't learn it in school. I have to learn it the hard way. I have to learn it the hard way. So that's why we have to do it here. The best way I'm trying to help on my kids is take them to here to take us to some of this events. So I spent about twice, got about $700 to go. We have an event in Las Vegas, my company, and I pay for them. The best way to give them is give them education, give them knowledge. Yes. The last event we went to Las Vegas, Delina was there too. Come on, Delina. Come here.
Delina! Come on, Delina! Delina!
So tell me, what did you learn at that event? Speak louder. Okay. Speak louder, speak louder. Speak louder, louder. Can you hear her? No, here. Say it, Alina. What did you learn? Speak louder. Connection, just say it.
Like you need to be a team leader and make sure like you check on your team because sometimes they don't do things like you ask them to and then you can talk to them.
Okay. You gotta connect with your team leader. You have to check on them, you know? Sometimes they don't think what you do. So I said, younger, how old are you right now, Delina? She's
17 years old.
You don't have a great score yet, but I'm sure it's gonna be good. But then we don't pay it till you're 18. That's right. So what else did you learn? You see the guy with no arm, no leg, what did he do?
He can swim and he does things that people they can't do.
Yep. We went a guy named Nick, right? He got no arm, no legs. I don't know why. Who motivates you? I mean, I got one guy, he got 6 pack. He got one arm on it, right? So what he did is say, he looked at a lot of people with arm and leg, and that like to be a safe place for him, because what? They were paralyzed. They're in the hospital. They got some kind of sickness. So that's motivating them. So it motivated us that you see that stuff. If anybody ever feel down, go Google them up, no arm, no leg, no worry. This guy has no arm, no leg. There's no worry, right? So that's kind of people right there that help motivate you. There's a lot of people, unfortunately, you out there. So that's how you're going to build yourself up, and you're going to work up and help other people's success. So thank you, Delina. Thank you.
Add me on your credit card. What's my credit card?
So, you want to say something, Victoria?
Come on, Victoria! Come on, Victoria! Victoria! Look at Victoria.
What do you want to do when you want to grow up? Speak louder.
I want to be an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur!
What you going to do? What you trying to own?
Maybe a hotel.
A hotel! Not a freaking apartment, not a house. I want to own a hotel. A hotel. How old are you, Victoria? 11 years old. Victoria, how much time do you spend on video games?
I'm not sure.
Not much, right? Not much.
She's a student for all her life.
Straight A student all her life. That means for 11 years.
straight students. Very proud of them. William and Delina too, straight A and AB students. You want to say something, Tiffany?
Tell us about your baby daddy, Tiffany. Tell us about it.
Thank you so much for y'all.
Coach's children.
Yeah.
Coach's children.
Yeah, I'm you know, the best way that I think I can live, I can know what God gonna do. Everybody in Vietnamese before I said whatever you born them, you are the one who born them, but God the one who gives them like counselor, right? They have their own attitude. But the best way I can help them out, and I think of, is give them, provide them with good things, and also give them to an environment. That's why I want to bring them here to meet some all you guys entrepreneurship. So you got some business entrepreneurship. So that way it'll work. So whatever I love right here from God, that's why I choose my name David. It's my legal name now though. But
Chose his
before
name.
that, right? Yeah, I could choose my name, but my Vietnamese name is Nghĩa. So Nghĩa Drew, right? So I put in my Vietnamese name, and when you become a United States citizen, you be here 5 years, and then you have to take a test to be. You have to speak English, right? Understanding it, and you can choose a name. But my Vietnamese name hard for people to pronounce, so I choose David. The one thing about David is I know in the Bible is, you know, he make mistakes. You know about it, right? He makes mistakes, and he get all you got to try to do the best, and let God do the rest. God can take his son, right? You do your best, and let God do the rest for y'all. Then God take away from him. What you're gonna do is what? You're gonna get up and move on. That's the key. Get up and move on. Whatever your situation right now, right? If your situation right now, it doesn't matter. Time will pass. So you pray God. If God don't do it, don't blame him. Get up and move on. And you can do it. He was a smart guy, right? But he's smart. He can be a giant, right? Big guy. So because of the trust in God. He said, if you trust in God, you'll hold it right hand, man, God. Men, him, you'll be successful. That's all for me today.
Thank you, David.
You order